We back again, about to hit with a lot of videos. You dig? This your boy CJ Goodfella back with that boxing clinic. Shout out to the LDBC, YTBC, one time for the one time early morning grind. And Mikey Garcia seems on hell bent and continue to take chances to be great and gain the respect of everybody. Now, his brother and trainer, Robert Garcia, wants him to step up to 147 and fight Danny Garcia. So they beat Danny Garcia in the amateurs. I believe he did say that. And it'd be a good fight. For some reason, a lot of people thought Adrian Broner was better than Danny Garcia before the Mikey Garcia and Adrian Broner fight. People say, "Oh, Adrian Broner killed Danny Garcia," and so many people don't know shit about what the fuck they talking about. For the simple fact, all a lot of the fans care about is power and speed. Oh, he faster, or he hit harder, or he this. Nobody cares about the technical side of boxing amongst the casual and some of the hardcore fans. Triple G beat Canelo because he hit harder. It's more to boxing than that, than just hitting harder and all that. You got timing, distance, all that stuff. And Danny Garcia is one of those guys that's predicated on distance and timing and a no-look left hook. He's an excellent counterpuncher. And it'll be a difficult uphill battle for Mikey Garcia. I really don't know who I would favor. But Danny Garcia has been exposed. Ever since the Mauricio Herrera fight, Lamont Peterson laid down the groundwork to show you how to beat him with movement and using angles. He's not good at cutting the ring off. Keith Thurman showed you that once again. And if you're able to box and move on your toes and create angles, it's going to be difficult for Danny. Because he's not progressing with learning how to close distance and step over and cut the ring off. He's one of the most horrible upper echelon boxers at cutting the ring off. And there's a lot of them. Shit, it's a lot of boxers that fundamentally can't cut the ring off. Mikey Garcia is one of those guys that can cut the ring off. You see he cut the distance down on Adrian Broner. And that's just being well schooled and having a good team around you. But as far as looking at the fight and how they would size up, Danny is massive at welterweight, wide back, strong guy. But what he lacks in speed and athletic ability and explosiveness, he makes up with intangibles. His IQ, his grit, his determination, and his counter punching. He throws every punch pretty well. His jab is pretty good, and Garcia would, try to follow that, Lamont Peterson blueprint. Now, Herrera is a different type of animal for the simple fact that Mauricio Herrera is very awkward. He got a lot of awkward movement, and he keeps you off balance. Garcia ain't that type of guy. He more in the Peterson, class as far as being, textbook fundamentally right. He would try to, it depends how he would. I don't know how he would attack Danny Garcia because I'm not in that camp. But it would be different from Broner. He knew Broner, couldn't counter punch, was scared to let his hands go. And that's not the case with Danny. Danny's one of the better counter punchers. So he might keep the combination short. Go to the body, go to the head, use some angles. He might try to box. And try to walk Danny into some things and make Danny the aggressor and make Danny have to cut the ring off. And if he can do that, he can be able to score on Danny Garcia and get off. For Danny, he probably would want Mikey Garcia to come downhill, like he did with Adrian Broner. That's what he probably want him to come downhill. So he can get the opportunity to land some of those counter punches that he likes to land. And if Garcia is able to move and use angles like Peterson and like Peterson did, I think Peterson did it better than Keith Thurman in my opinion, because Peterson was still offensively aggressive. He able to do that. Peterson later in the fight. Earlier in the fight he was bullshit, and that's why he lost the fight. But if he's able to, Garcia's able to move and box from the outside and keep Danny off balance, he probably gonna be able to kill Danny Garcia. But if he comes to Danny Garcia to be aggressive, Danny Garcia gonna have a good chance of beating him. But it's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We gone.